Good afternoon. I think I just said that earlier. Sorry, I'm just feeling frantic. Feeling frantic. We're finally heading out, finally going to the coffee house, finally. I wanted to go the other week, however, I just did not manage to make it in time, basically. So we're doing that today. I absolutely love their pastries. I know I boasted about that last time. So I'm like super excited to finally get there and get a pastry. Alright, so we finally made inside and I just wanted to show you this really quick. So I don't know if this is new, but orange cranberry cookies. I think I had some like this last year and I think they brought them back, so I'm super excited for them. But these are some of the pastries that they have. They also have like something that was like similar to a pound cake that I absolutely love, but I'm not seeing it right now. I'm like tucked away in the corner of this coffee shop, just like out of the way. And I'm currently working on getting more footage for a video that I filmed over the summer. But I need to start eating because I know I don't have that much time. I wish today was an off day because I just had this burst of energy and this burst of creativity and motivation to, you know, work. And why is it during the times that I don't have a lot of time to work is the time that I actually feel more motivated? So like right now, I have maybe like 3 hours at best to do editing, to eat my brunch, and then head home and change my clothes and go to my job. But this is the time that I feel the most creative. If anyone's really, you know, into psychology, if you want to like explain that to me, that would be great. Comment down below if you ever had that problem where like you're the most creative or you're the most motivated during the time that you literally have no time to do what you need to do. So, anywho, also this orange cranberry cookie here at Abyss Bakery Black Dog Coffee Shop is amazing. So this is completely random. I'm picking up the camera totally randomly, but look at this. A Marks and Spencer little pop-up here at Target in Kansas. This is insane. I hear a lot of English bloggers talk about this brand and how much that they love their products, and I actually get a chance to try it. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna try a few items. I'm gonna go with the luxury gold tea light up house. So apparently there's like a little LED button and it actually lights up and it has tea in it, so I'm gonna go with that. And then I also saw this Marks and Spencer Shortbread Light Up House. So another house that lights up with shortbread cookies. I mean, you can't say no to shortbread cookies, really. And then what else do they have here? Oh, my fiance would love this. So this is the hot chocolate mix. Wow, just wow, just so cute. I can't believe they have this here. So I believe this would make really good gifts. If you know anyone who love collecting specialty holiday sweets and what have you, and keep, you know, the boxes and tins and reuse them every year, this would make excellent, you know, gift options for Christmas. I'm definitely gonna have to add that to my list. First, I want to try them out and then go from there. But so you want to start at the beginning? How cute! Today is Friday, and I am about to run a few errands. I just pulled out of my garage and realized that, you know, today's going to be a beautiful day. Today is sunny. It's a little bit crisp outside, and you know, I've had a very good morning, so, you know, I have a reason to have this huge smile on my face. I had a good morning, a nice, you know, reflection, and had a nice cup of tea. I mean, I'm just good vibes this morning. Today is the beginning of huge Black Friday deals. I mean, they have been going on all week. I've gotten so many good early Black Friday deals. One of which I'm super excited about is my first Always pan. I've always wanted one. I've heard so many good things about it, so I'm super excited, super stoked about it. Yeah, I said stoked. Super excited about it, and can't wait to share that with you. Oh wow, that was a really good lunch. I haven't been there in almost a year, and it was very, very nice. I also popped into Anthropologie. Today was the start of their 40% off of their sale, and there was a dress that I wanted to get for an event next year, and it was the last one on their website, so I was rushing over to go and order that, because when you order in store at Anthropologie, that is where you save money. Not only do you get free shipping, but in their sales section, oh my gosh, you can find so many goodies there. I find like my best deals or savings at Anthropologie. I would highly recommend that you guys check them out whenever they're doing their special, you know, extra % off sales. That is where you save money. And if you want to order something online, best to go in store at Anthropologie to order your items, especially if you're buying something that is under the threshold to get free shipping. You get free shipping on any item that you order in store. At least that has always been my experience. So that was very nice that I was able to do that. Oh yeah, I picked up a potato ricer. I had never heard of a potato ricer until I watched a video on how to make the creamiest mashed potatoes, which by the way, my mashed potatoes are the bomb, and yes, they are the creamiest. So instead of just taking boiled potatoes and mashing them right away, what you can do is take your cooked potatoes, put it in the masher and squeeze it, and it comes out looking like rice, but from there it's already kind of mushed because they're like in little tiny bits. And then from there, just mix everything together and your potatoes come out super creamy. I have no idea, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if this actually improves my mashed potato technique, save me some time, improve my consistency. We'll see. So I'm excited about that. I totally forgot that the new Whole Foods location in Overland Park would be opening this week. And I wanted to be here for the grand opening. Unfortunately, I totally forgot about it. Plus, I was working, so I couldn't make my way out there. However, I was passing it on the way home. So when I said I was heading home, I promise I was actually heading home. But anywho, the store is way bigger than the original location in Overland Park, which is only a few blocks east of where it is now. It's super beautiful, fully stocked. The staff were surprisingly nice. It also seemed like they flew in a few employees from other cities. Like I spoke to someone at the meat counter that was actually from Chicago. And he was extremely helpful. And of course, I had to tell him about my favorite place in Chicago called Italy, and I'm surprised he never even heard of it. So I feel like I need to spread the word about Italy. I am very surprised by how many people have never heard of Italy, but that is a whole nother conversation there. But anywho, yeah, everyone was super nice. I even went by the sushi counter because I love the sushi from Whole Foods. I had like a handful of restaurants I used to go to for sushi, but it's so convenient to just go in and grab groceries and then pick up sushi on your way out for dinner. Just go in and get back out. And the quality of the sushi is fresh and to perfection. The store was beautiful. It was huge. I even picked up things that yes, they do have at my neighborhood Whole Foods. However, I just never really cared about it. Like, for example, the gourmet sweets like the pedifors and the tarts and the brownies and stuff like that, I normally don't pick that up, but I thought I would give it a try. Today it just looks super pretty, so I was like, you look pretty, you look delicious, I'm gonna give you a try today. Ooh, and also one really cool thing out of everything I purchased there that I thought was really awesome is a bouquet of ranunculus. Not just any ranunculus. It was like a chocolate ranunculus, which is not very common. Okay, you don't see that color very often. So I picked up chocolate ranunculus, and I'm still thinking about where I'm going to put it in my house. I honestly don't know where I'm going to put it. Maybe I'll put it on my desk. I don't know, but they're so beautiful. Even the cashiers were like, I've never seen these before. I'm like, I know, because they're rare. I mean, they're not rare, but you don't normally see a chocolate plum colored ranunculus at a grocery store. Just like this morning, this evening is just as beautiful. Today was truly just a gorgeous, beautiful day. Today was a good day. Wow. Good evening, everyone. I know it's like a bit late for me to start vlogging today. However, I am in the midst of cooking dinner and wanted to try out something new that I recently purchased. And when I say recent, I mean within the last couple of weeks. I just got back from Walmart and Whole Foods. I normally don't shop at Walmart. However, they seem to be like the only store in the city that actually has the one of the ingredients that I've been looking for. So I was like, I might as well just go ahead and pick it up. But yeah, so tonight I want to make something I haven't made in a very long time, which is a tortellini soup. I'm going to use two different tortellinis tonight because I am testing them out. I've never had the Whole Foods brand of tortellinis. So I'm trying to, well, they're not, one of them is definitely a Whole Foods brand. The other one is just a brand that they carry. I've never tried either one, so I'm going to try both of them in one soup. And I thought, well, if I am going to make this, I might as well test it out in a new item that I got for the kitchen, which is the Our Place Always Pan. I finally got this. I bought it at the beginning of the Black Friday sale, and I was like, okay, if I'm going to get this pan right now, is a good time to get it. So, yep, I picked one of these bad boys up, and I thought I would, just unbox it with you. So, let's check this out. All right, so I have cut it open, and I love the box. So this is definitely recyclable, biodegradable box, which I absolutely love. I love when brands are very conscious of, the environment and try to use like less waste products. So I'm very happy with this packaging. Okay, I am so excited to see this. And I think you guys are gonna see it at the same time as me. Hopefully I have the setup just right. But anywho, are you guys ready to see this? I am super excited. I can't believe I finally got one of these. All right. Ooh, welcome to Our Place. We saved you a seat. That is so cute. This is so cute. The packaging is so nice. I'm like, oh wow, this is so much. Ooh, I got something on my finger. This feels lighter than I thought it would be. Wow, it's pretty light and it's so pretty. I love the texture of the lid. I guess I'm gonna have to pick up some mineral oil later just to keep the wood ladle that it comes with in tip-top shape, as they put it. So yeah, it comes with a ladle as well. Oh, here it is. So here is the pan. Oh, this is a decent size. I like this. It's not too big. It's not too small. I believe this is 10.5 inches. So nice. And let's see here. Your new nesting steamer basket for dumplings, veggies, and more. Definitely gonna use this for steaming veggies, specifically broccoli, because that's like one of my favorite vegetables. But it comes with a steaming basket. How nice. Let's see here. And we have a little sticker here. Preserve your toxin-free nonstick. Use high smoke point oils and avoid cooking sprays. Okay, so that was one of the things that I was wondering about. I mean, I'm pretty sure the website talked about it. However, as I went down the rabbit hole of looking at, Always Pan unboxings, the videos that talk about their before and afters and having it for 6 months and how they are liking it so far, I would say a lot of the videos showed people cooking without oiling their pan. And maybe when the Always Pan first came out, maybe that was one of their selling points, was you could use this non-stick pan and without using any types of oils or butters or what have you. And then, over time, their food started sticking, or maybe they purposely didn't use the right utensils and then it became non-stick. So as it say here, for the Always Pan 2.0, you have to use high point oils to make sure that your pan remains non-stick. So, okay. Use on low to medium heat. Okay, nice to know. I definitely won't put it on high heat. And oven safe. I love this. So I read this online that it is oven safe up to 450. I promise you, I rarely ever go above 400. So this is perfect. And let's see here. Skip metal utensils, so no metal utensils. I usually only use them for my grill outside, so that's fine. Hand wash only. I normally do that for like my Dutch oven that I got from Target, the Magnolia brand, so I'm totally fine with that. And let's see here. Oh yeah. So I thought this was funny, and I thought funny and intriguing, and also I thought it was a no-brainer. So one of the videos I came across on YouTube, one of their cons about the Always Pan was touching this gripper right here and thinking that it wouldn't be hot, and they didn't use mittens and they burned themselves. Well, I can obviously see that the handle of the Always Pan is way different from the base and the rest of the Always Pan, specifically the gripper. And I could tell that you're going to need a mitten for at least this part, and they weren't using that. And they were like, oh, the con is like, it still got hot and I burnt myself. I'm like, well, when in doubt, use a towel or a mitten to pick this up. So anywho, I totally just ignored her con because it was silly to me. It just didn't make any sense. I mean, whatever. So obviously the handle, you can hold the handle. It doesn't get hot. This part does. Going forward, now we know. I like how they explained all of that in there, which is really nice. Oh wow, so neat. I'm so happy. This looks so nice, and I love the color. Blue is my color, man. Blue is my color. Basically all the materials that are in metals and what have you that you would consume from using other pans that use those type of materials. This is much safer for you, for your environment, for your body. And I really like that. I even slowly started switching my cats are playing with my garland. Sorry. I started switching my spatulas and my ladles and all of that over from plastic to wood, hoping that that would, you know, be safer and better for me to cook with, and also give away less, you know, toxins into the air as I cook and what have you. Just trying to be, you know, very mindful of that. So I am also trying to switch my cookware over to, you know, environmentally friendly cookware. And I thought I would just start with the Always Pan. And honestly, one of the things that really led me to getting this Always Pan, other than how it's like environmentally safe, is basically I have 3 kitties, my babies. I love them so much. And I noticed that when I use certain items, like certain cookware in my kitchen, if I have the heat up too high, or if anything starts to burn, I notice a change in their temperament and their mannerisms. And, you know, yes, I can open the door and use the vent over my stove, but I notice that there's something in the air that is changing their mannerisms and their temperament, and most likely are unsafe for them to breathe in. As little animals. So I definitely want to now, going forward, try to practice being more aware of my surroundings, aware of what I put in my body, just more conscious of that, and starting with changing out my cooking utensils, and slowly my cookware is basically where I'm heading with that. So I can't wait to read this later. I did do some light reading online about our place, and I would love to go into that more over time, but you know, I just want to get straight to the fun part. I want to get straight to cooking. But before I do that, I'm going to give this a nice little wash, a little rinse. I did read that you can't use abrasive tools, or at least the abrasive side of a cleaning tool when cleaning this. So at least I already know that, but I definitely want to clean this before I get started. So here are the ingredients that I'm using tonight for the tortellini soup. I don't know why I said it like that, but here's the 2 types of tortellinis that I'm using. I've never used this brand before. I have used the Whole Foods brand before, but this one, it's just your basic 4 cheese tortellini, but this one looked really good, and I just didn't want to 100% commit to kale and cheese, because normally my experience have been with tortellinis is that if they have veggies in it, it's more veggies than the actual cheese. So yeah. And I took 4 pre-made meatballs from Whole Foods and chopped them into 4s, and I'm going to create even smaller meatballs with that. I have your Jimmy Dean basic, you know, spicy breakfast sausage here. White onions, chopped fresh basil, fire roasted crushed tomatoes. I didn't want to do the chunky, you know, diced tomatoes. I wanted to be crushed a little bit, you know, less chunky basically. Parmesan cheese here from Whole Foods. Whole Foods heavy whipped cream. Heavy cream. I always have this in the refrigerator no matter what. Whether I'm cooking or not cooking, it lasts forever, and I use it in a lot of dishes. We have chopped kale and chopped spinach, also from Whole Foods. You see in a pattern here. And then also my secret weapon that's no longer a secret. This Classico sun-dried tomato pesto. I cannot find this anywhere except for Walmart now. I used to go to Target near my house for this. However, they have not restocked this in over a year. So I have to go to Walmart to buy like a whole case of them just to have in my house for a year. But anyways, yeah, this is what I'm working with, and you know, let's get started. Now that I'm done rolling the meatballs, I am now gonna place them in a pan. Baking pan. And I wanna try to have them about an inch or so apart from each other. I think that is the goal. Honestly, they're most likely gonna shrivel up. So I'm not worried about them like sticking together like cookies. You definitely wanna space out. At least that's what I've been told. I'm not good at baking. So I normally don't bake. But anywho, I'm just gonna put them about like an inch apart. Right. Sticking these in the oven. It's holding that weird. One of the things I forgot to show you earlier, like I totally forgot an ingredient, and it's actually a very important ingredient, which is garlic. I can't believe I totally forgot to show you guys this. So I just started using this. I normally mix my own garlic. I normally don't ever use this. But I thought about, you know, how much time I could save if I didn't mince my own garlic. And I mean, honestly, it doesn't take that long, but I just want to save time where I can. And this is packed with a lot of flavor. So, yeah, I just picked that up for Thanksgiving and use that in my Thanksgiving recipes. And I think I'm just going to try that today with the soup and hope for the best. Next thing I did was preheat the pan and add a little bit of olive oil and also avocado oil. Now I'm sauteing the breakfast sausage with the onions that I sauteed in the olive oil and avocado oil. I like to cook the sausage until it's, you know, a little bit brown. I want the sausage to be a little bit crispy. I just like that texture more when I'm cooking the breakfast sausage in any of my dishes. I like it to be a little bit on the crispier side. So that is how long I'm going to cook this for, until it's a little bit added the tomato pesto to the sauce. I really don't have an exact measurement for this. Honestly, it has so much sodium in it in itself that for this dish, I really don't need to add any salt. Most of the things I get is salt-free, like the canned roasted crushed tomatoes or whatever. It doesn't have any salt in it, but the tomato paste has plenty of salt. So what I've noticed is that I really don't need to add any salt when I use it. So therefore, measuring that out and adding that to the dish, I don't have a measurement for you guys. I just know. I should probably like write that down. Pull the meatballs out of the oven, and this is what they look like. I let them cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, not very long. They're so small. Like if you look at my hand in comparison, they're very, very small. So I didn't let them cook very long because they're gonna be in the soup cooking even longer. So I just added spinach and kale, about like half a teaspoon or less of brown sugar, and also chicken broth to this mixture. I'm gonna let it simmer for about probably 20 minutes before I add the tortellini to it. I don't want the tortellini to cook with this while all of the flavors are cooking together. So I like to get just cheap, Merlot to cook with my red sauces. This Merlot tastes good even like by itself. Personal preference. You honestly don't really need to add, Merlot to all your red sauces, but I mean, that's just one of the things that I like in my sauces, so therefore I'm gonna add it. Adding a little bit of heavy whipped cream and also a little bit of Parmesan cheese that I shredded while I was waiting for this to simmer, and just mixing it all together now. And then I'm gonna let it cook for another, I don't know, probably 5 minutes. So I'm currently waiting for the soup to basically kind of become a little bit thicker. So I was torn between adding the tortellini, after I added the Parmesan cheese and also the heavy whipping cream. And honestly, I don't think it'll be a good time to add the tortellini just yet, only because the soup mixture is a little bit soupier than what I would prefer. And it only takes about 3 to 4 minutes to cook this particular tortellini. So honestly, it probably would be good to just let it simmer a little bit longer and then go from there. So just currently waiting for it to become a little thicker and then proceed with the next step. I'm about to sit down and enjoy my dinner and enjoy this very delicious soup here, and I don't know, probably like watch some Netflix or something. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later.